Yo, what's up, everybody? KMZX18 Sports here, back with another Arsenal review and player ratings. Yeah, man. Arsenal won after a shit ass week for Arsenal, man. Being, losing to Aston Villa. Actually, no, let me. Actually, even before that, drawing against Bayern at home, even though Bayern had no fans, losing to Aston Villa, and then losing to Bayern to crash out of the Champions League. Yeah, it's safe to assume Arsenal had a shit week, man. And that is a massive understatement because, man, still not over it, man. I'm not gonna lie, I'm still not over it. But at least this isn't a step in the right direction because Arsenal really needed this one, man. This was important. I'm not gonna lie, Arsenal didn't play that great. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Arsenal did not play that great at all. Honestly, they were fortunate that Wolves just didn't have enough like firepower in their attack, and yeah, at that point, I mean, even though Arsenal was up 1-0, there wasn't like a point where I thought the Wolves was gonna equalize. I mean, they had like a few shots here and there, but it wasn't like clear cut chances for Wolves. And once after Martin Odegaard scored, it was done at that point. So yes, Arsenal won. It does remedy some of the pain, but keep in mind, Man City is still Man City. Liverpool plays tomorrow, so who knows if they'll win, lose, or hopefully drop points. But we're in Arsenal in a situation where I'm hoping that they Man City and Liverpool both drop points, and yeah, who knows? Because now the Premier League is the only trophy Arsenal can win this season. Because like I said, they're out of the Champions League, so try your at this point, just try your best. But unfortunately for Arsenal, they still have to play three really really tough games. The first game is actually the next one, which is Chelsea, and yeah, Chelsea lost against Man City in the FA Cup semifinal. But let's be real, they had chances. Honestly, Chelsea, if Nick Jackson would have made his chances, I truly believe that Chelsea would have won. But unfortunate for them, Man City's Man City. so, so that's Arsenal have to play them. Then after that, yeah, they play Chelsea and Tottenham back-to-back games. And keep in mind, the Chelsea game's on Tuesday. Quick turnaround after this game, after the Wolves game, and then after that, next week they play Tottenham. So really two tough games. And then a couple weeks later, they play against Manchester United, which is always going to be tough because is going to be at Old Trafford. And Arsenal track record in Old Trafford is dog shit. So yeah, it's gonna be tough, man. If Arsenal actually pulls through and win their remaining games, if Man City and that and also Man City drops some points, oh man, I'll be a happy guy. But we gotta wait and see. But overall for this game, yeah, Arsenal won. They didn't play at their best, honestly, but all I care about is the dub, man, at this point. But yeah, but let's look at the SoFar score rate. I'm actually curious what's like the details of this game. I did miss a lot of this game due to me being at work, but I was able to watch like a lot of the highlights and the extended highlights and what others were saying to draw my own conclusion. But yeah, man, like but I have not gone to like any like like resources or anything like that for this game. So I'm actually curious to see what SofaScore does, and I'm gonna give it my own player ratings as well. So give me a second to set this up real quick. All right, guys, we're here, and judging by the SofaScore, the attack momentum, basically what I was saying, like Arsenal was mostly dominating the first like 30 to 40 minutes, and Wolves were kind of attacking a little bit, but they didn't have those clear cut chances. And the second half, Arsenal basically same way dominant, but Arsenal also couldn't really find the second goal. And then, Wolves at that point were trying to get the equalizer, but then Arsenal scored at the very end to basically wrap this game up. Basically exactly why, this game in total was the attack momentum of this game, which is perfect, honestly. The statistics, Wolves had a .07 xG to Arsenal's 1.18. Basically, telling sign of because like I said, Wolves, they didn't really look threatening. Arsenal, I mean, they took their chances, so credit for them. Arsenal had more possession with 54% to Wolves 46. Arsenal had 24 shots total to Wolves 5. Arsenal had 9 shots on target to Wolves 3. Arsenal had more. Most of their shots were blocked or off target. They had more corner, only by one though. Arsenal had one big chance and one big chance missed. Let's see here. Passes. Arsenal had more passes. They were more accurate with their passes. They were more accurate with their long balls. They were more accurate with their crosses. Wolves actually had 0% cross, which is very interesting. Um, Arsenal more interception, more clear. Actually no, Wolves had more clearances and more tackles than Arsenal, but that's just the fact that Arsenal had most of the possession. Overall, just a very good Arsenal win in terms of statistics. But now let's look at the lineups real quick for Arsenal. David Raya, he made 3 saves. He had 1 high claims. He made 2 saves inside the box. He was 77% on his passes, 8 of 14 on his long balls. He was 101 in his aerial threats. A 7.5 rating. Honestly, yeah, I'll give him a 7 out of 10. I think he had a good game. He kept a clean sheet, which is good for him, especially after like not so good recent performances. Now, I'm not gonna lie, the Bayern game, honestly, that was just a really good finish by Kimmich. I'm not gonna argue that one. Although he was lucky that some of the Bayern shots hit the post, so his post was the best friend on that one. The Aston Villa game, I mean, he tried, but those 2 goals, man, is just those just very great goals from Ollie Walker, and I think on Leon Bailey as well. And then the two game, one was a penalty, although I do blame on that one. That penalty save was god awful, and the other one was just a good was a mistake from the defense. Although to be fair, he made a mistake. He he was not he made also mistakes in that game. So overall, he didn't have since Brighton he was struggling a little bit, but there was a good bounce back game for David Raya. Um, let's see here. Let's go to Jakob Kiwior. 2 clearances, 2 interceptions, 1 tackles. He had one error that led to a shot, which I'll talk more about that. 204 on his ground duels one, 5 of 7 aerial duels one, 13 possession lost, 86% accurate on his passes, 0 out of 2 on his crosses, 1 of 3 on his long balls, and 0 out of 1 on his dribble attempts. Yeah, this was a mismatch for Jakob Kiwior. Like he did not have, all throughout the Arsenal's recent bad run. I'm not gonna lie, he was a catalyst to the Bayern draw. He didn't play against Aston Villa, which in my opinion I think he should have because he only played like 45 minutes against Bayern, and then Bayern again he didn't even play. So I see why he started. And actually, I would have preferred for him to start, but yeah, that error that led to a shot that was pretty bad. He got skinned. But overall, though, besides that moment, I thought he was okay. I thought he was decent. But that 7.1, nah, for me, I would give him a 6. He wasn't terrible, but after that error, I thought it was fine. I thought it was okay. Gabriel Magalhaes, he made 3 tackles. He was 3 passes once, 5 of 7 on his ground duels one, 2 of 2 aerial duels one. He lost possession 8 times. Committed 1 foul, was fouled twice. 88% on his passes, 3 of 4 on his long balls. Overall, a good game for Gabriel. I mean, he helped keep a clean sheet. Um, a good bounce back performance after a rocky last 3 games actually, but overall, good game. William Saliba, he made 2 clearances. He was drilled past once. He um he had an error that led to a shot. I'm gonna talk more about that one. That was pretty bad. 1-2 on his ground duels one, 2-2 air duels one. He lost position 6 times. 94% accurate on his passes. 3-2 on his long balls. 1-1 on his dribble attempts. Overall, again, kind of like with Jakob Kiwi, I thought he was good, but that error, man, that was very bad. And honestly, and this is to all ball playing center backs. If you know sometimes don't make like the spectacular passes. Just back into the easy pass. William Saliba had Ben White, and he was not marked. He decided to pass, I think, either to Declan Rice or Marta Odegaard, which I don't know who intercepted, but one of the Wolves were intercepted, and that could have been a goal. But thankfully, Wolves couldn't capitalize on it. But yeah, besides that though, it's same boat with Jakob Kiwior. Besides the error, I think he was good. I think it was fine. But that error, man, it's gonna dock points for me. Overall, I'm gonna give him a 6 out of 10. Still good though. Ben White, two clearances, one, two, one's ground dose one, three, two, air dose one, lost position 4 times. Was fouled once, committed two offsides, 96% accurate on his passes, two key passes, 1-1 is crossed, 5-5 was long balls. Yeah, one shot off target. Overall, good game for Ben White, man. He was active. Him, Martin Odegaard, and Bukayo Saka each were very good today. They were active on the right side. So, but overall, though, I thought Ben White played good, man. I thought he had a good game. I'm gonna give Ben White a 7 out of 10. Kai Havertz, let's see here. 78% accurate on his passes, two key passes, 0 out of 1 on his long balls. He had two shots on target. Three of his other shots were blocked. He was 1-1 on his dribble attempts, 1-4 ground was one, 6 of 10 aerial was one, lost position 12 times, committed two fouls, and he made two interceptions. Overall, this man, I'll give him credit where credit's due. Like, yes, um, he had some chances. One of them, he tried, but it would have been a crazy goal, but he just it, the goalkeeper, Wolves goalkeeper saved it, Jose Sa, and then he had another shot that it was just a bit too tame. But overall, though, like his work rate, man, I'll give his credit for his work rate. His work was pretty good. However, again, to Arteta, he's not a 8. Why is he starting as a 8? And notice, as soon as Gabriel Jesus went out, Arsenal attack became a bit more fluid. Gee, I wonder why. Because Kai Havertz became a false nine. And then when you put in Partey, when Declan Rice moved to the side, I'm just saying, may I and honestly, I'm actually hoping that Partey plays against Chelsea, man. Yeah, Partey for a reason, bro. Just play him. I'm just saying. But yeah, for Kai Havertz, man, I thought he had a good game today, man. I'm gonna give him a 7 out of 10. Declan Rice, 90 90% on his passes, five key passes, one or two on his long balls. He had two shots on target, one off target, one other shot blocked, one or two on his dribble attempt, 6 of 10 ground duels won. He lost possession 8 times, committed one foul, was fouled once. He made four tackles and he was only drilled past once. Yeah, very good game for Declan Rice. He was my man of the match, in my opinion. He controlled the midfield. But yeah, man, just overall, very good game, great game, and very good bounce back game after not so great week from him. But yeah, overall 8 for me and my man in the match. Martin Odegaard, he got the goal. 94% on his passes, three key passes, one or two on his crosses. He had one shot on target, which was the goal, two off target, and two shots blocked. 0 out of 3 on his dribble attempts, 209 on his ground dose one. He lost position 10 times. He was committed two fouls, was fouled twice. And that's basically a very good game from Martin Odegaard. He got the goal, the ceiling goal that earned Arsenal the 3 points at the very end. Yeah, all I gotta say, very good performance. 8 out of 10 for me. Leandro Trossard, he got the goal. He had one shot on target. He was 1-2 on his dribble attempts, 75% on his passes, one key pass, 0 out of 2 on his crosses, 2 of 4 on his long balls, 3 of 10 on his ground duels one, 0 out of 1 aerial duels one. He lost possession 15 times, committed two fouls, and he made two tackles. Yeah, overall, good game for Leandro Trossard. I thought it was good, man. He also got the goal, which I truly believe he's Arsenal's best finisher. It's not even close, honestly. But yeah, overall, good game for Trossard. Because he got the goal, 8 out of 10 for me. Gabriel Jesus, he got the assist, which was again for Leandro Trossard goal. He had one shot off target, one shot blocked, 0 out of 1 on his dribble attempts, 81% accurate on his passes, one key pass, 0 out of 2 on his crosses. 1 of 4 on his ground as well. 1-2 air just one. Lost possession 12 times. Committed one foul. Was fouled once. He made two interceptions. He was drilled past once. Yeah, good game. He was a constant threat throughout. I just still think that he still struggles in front of goal, but that assist though was really good. I'm not gonna lie. But overall, yeah, man. I'm gonna give him a 7. Bukayo Saka. He had one shot on target, one off target, two shots blocked, 101 his dribble attempts, 79% on his passes, three key passes, 1 or 2 on his crosses, 5 and 9 on his ground duels one, 3 or 4 air duels one, lost possession 19 times. He was fouled 4 times. He made one clearance and one interception. A very good game for Bukayo Saka, but then again, man, this man needs some rest. Like Arteta, I understand that you were in a title race, but Jesus Christ, bro, you don't have anybody in the bench to take out Saka. Ah, jeez. I'm really hoping this man doesn't get burned out by 25, bro. Or I'm hoping by the summer sign a backup right winger for him that you trust enough to like okay take him out like at least every now and again. And I understand he's our important player and trust me he is very important for Arsenal, but especially like towards like European nights, FA Cup nights, League Cup nights. Give other people a chance. But overall for Bukayo Saka, yeah, I'm giving him an 8 out of 10. He was a constant threat throughout, man. As for the bench, let's see here. Gabriel Martinelli, he had 2 shots on target. He had one big missed chance. I mean, could he have done better with one of those shots? Probably. I don't know. I'm gonna say yeah, 86. Although he should have passed it to Saka. I think Saka would have probably had a goal in this game, but it is what it is. 86% accurate on his passes, 2 or 2 on his long balls, 1 or 2 ground was one, 2 or 2 air was one. He lost possession twice. He was fouled once, and he made one tackle. Yeah, for kind of a mixed bag for Martinelli, but we're gonna need him against Chelsea. I'm thinking he's gonna be starting against Chelsea. That's the reason why he didn't start against Wolves. But overall though, yeah, I thought he was just okay. I'm gonna give him a standard 5. Thomas Partey, he was 100% accurate on his passes. 0 out of 1 is aerial duels one, and that's basically it. But even though the statistic won't say it, but when Arsenal put Partey in there, I feel like they were much better moving the ball. They were much better as a cohesive unit. Arteta, please, if it doesn't work, I'll eat crow. When I make my Chelsea reaction slash player ratings. Put all right. Take out Gabriel Jesus. Kai Havertz back in as a false 9. Put Martinelli back in where Leandro Trossard plays as a left wing, and then put Partey along with Declan Rice and Martin Odegaard. Please, just give me one game for it. I just want to see. It looks like Partey is 100% good now, so I need to see it for one game. See how it is. If they play great, you just keep playing them. If not, then just put back Jorginho back in the DM. But I don't know. I don't know, but for me personally, I'm gonna give Partey a 7 out of 10, man. When he came in, you can just see like he takes chances. That was the one thing that I wish Partey had of like Partey playing the Bayern game, especially the second leg. He takes chances. Does it work all the time? No, but sometimes you need them. All right, yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, I need to stop. I'm now ranting back to previous games. Calm down, Kevin. Calm down. But well, yeah, 7 out of 10 for me for Thomas Partey. As for Arteta, look, he got the squad out there and they won, so I give him credit for that. But man, I'm getting sick and tired of seeing Havertz as a midfielder. We all know he's a striker or false 9, center forward. I don't know what else you want to call him, but he's not an 8. We've been proving this. We've been proving this throughout the season. He's not an 8. He's a striker. So I'm hoping this is the last time we see Kai Havertz as a 8 midfielder. Go back to your best position, which is false 9 striker or center forward. But overall for Arteta, I will give him a 7 because they did win and they needed this one to still put a little bit of pressure on Man City and Liverpool. But yeah, like I said, man, the next 3 games, Arsenal play against Chelsea and Tottenham. 2 very important games, 2 very difficult games, but Arsenal needs to win them both to be in the hunt the Premier League title. because right now they're in first place, but they played more games than both Man City and Liverpool. So yeah, it's hopefully maybe drop points for Liverpool tomorrow, and maybe drop points um whoever Man City plays next. But yeah, it's getting interesting, man. It's getting interesting. All right, guys, that's it for me. Like and subscribe, help a brother out trying to get to 150, man. I'm close. All right, guys, I'll see you then. Peace.